This is probably the worst box I've ever got from Adidas, but I actually got this package for 29 bucks, which is an insane price point for a pair of sneakers. I wanted to try these out though. I've been actually wanting to see if these are worth picking up. They retail at 75 bucks. Even at that price point, I was wanting to see, but they're actually on sale for 29 bucks right now. So link in the description if you guys want. Hopefully the sale is still available for you guys. And I have a bunch of other sneaker deals that I will be mentioning in this video, but also check the link in the description of the video. It'll take you over to Adidas and you can shop around and see what you can find with that extra 25% off right now. But this is actually a really solid deal in my opinion. $29, log into your account for free shipping. This is the Adidas ASTRASTAR. So I've talked about the Adistar for quite a while now. It's actually one of my favorite pairs of Adidas to date, like for this year. It's super comfortable and overall the price point is fairly affordable. I've seen them as low as like $50 or $60 or so, but they retail upwards of $130 and to $150. Anyway, the midsoles are actually really soft and squishy in those, and they use a repetitor foam. I just did a review on the Adistar 4s actually on my channel if you guys want to check that out. But I've been saying they have other like pairs that look very much like those, like this pair right here. And they have them on the Adidas website, but it is confusing and I don't want you guys to get tricked into buying this thinking it's going to be the other thing. So I wanted to try these out and see, is this actually like what I would have expected? Is it nothing like the Adistars? And I wanted to report that to you. So Cloud Foam Plus in the midsole is what you have here. On the Adistar Pluses, you actually have something else called repetitor foam, which is a lot softer. It's a lot squishier. Overall feeling on feet is much, much better if you like that soft, squishy feel. $29 though. Cloud Foam Plus is actually pretty nice in here. You can feel a nice little squish in the heel, but it's not very, very soft and it's not very, very responsive. It's kind of like a memory foam sort of feel in your heel and a firmer memory foam at that. But that being said, there's some people that are actually going to want that sort of feel for like an everyday, all day sort of pair of sneakers, and they don't want the soft, squishy stuff. And for you people out there, I feel like this is a really solid option. This is an all day, everyday pair of sneakers that I think you could use for just training and just kicking around and wearing just casually and stuff. And it's going to get the job done better than other pairs out there, but not as good as like the Adistars, just because I like that feeling for myself, at least a little bit better. But that being said, you get a lot of bang for the buck in this one at $29. I mean, overall, it's a pretty good looking shoe as well. It looks kind of like the sportswear version of the Adistar. You have layers on the upper as well. So you have 3 stripes on the side with 2 different types of material. You have a large section of material that goes across the toe box. An underlay is of mesh on the entire shoe. And then you do have also like another overlay for the heel counter back here as well as on the laces. You also have some extra reinforcement in some of the stitching and some of the areas as well, which looks kind of nice. And I like that they use black for the stitching instead of the white and stuff because it just lets it stand out a little bit better. You don't have a gusseted tongue in here, so the tongue does shift a little bit left to right, but you do have a lace spot where the tongue holds the laces in place. If you don't cinch them down though, the tongue did shift around on me a little bit. But you do have a nice amount of cushioning in the tongue and the collar of the shoe as well. But then you get to this midsole and I love the look of it. You have the gradient fade from white to black. And then again, it looks very much similar to the Adistars. It is not as soft in hand. It is definitely a lot firmer. Again, some people are going to like that. On the outsole of the shoe, it doesn't say it's Adiwear. It doesn't say that it's Continental. It's just like a rubber outsole and it feels pretty grippy overall. Again, pretty standard stuff and overall pretty decent. And the overall look of the shoe I think looks pretty nice. It's pretty comfortable overall as well. And I think it's worth buying for yourself or for your family as well if they're just wanting just a regular pair of sneakers, nothing crazy, no crazy bells and whistles. Is it worth 29 bucks? I mean, I think so. $38 is a good price point as well as what the sale was on these beforehand. It's the sale price if you don't use a code. And then also they retail at 75 bucks. Now, when you're talking about $75, you can get $150 pairs on sale for $75 sometimes if you wait it out. I like to post a lot of the deals over on my website and also on YouTube. So for me, I'd rather get some other shoe for $75. So like the sale price is fantastic though. I think that is a great W for those people that are looking for a comfortable pair of shoes and just wanting something just overall not anything crazy. And I think you'll be very surprised with how good they are for that price point. So anyways, I wanted to show them to you guys. Hopefully you guys can get them from the description of the video, take you over to Adidas. Also, there's some other pairs over there worth looking at. For one, you have the Adizero Evo SL in the AMG colorway, the only colorway available in black and red. It's actually kind of nice. But it is retails at $160 and you can get them for $120, which is the very first time we've seen the SLs on sale. So definitely worth trying those out if you haven't. The Light Blaze slides, I also love that pair as well. Retail's $40 and you can get them on sale for $24. Again, log in for free shipping. And then also the Light Blaze Glows. I've talked about this shoe quite a bit. I think that the colorway looks really, really good also. They're at $41 instead of $110. And I think that those are softer on feet than these. So if you want something a little bit softer, but still firmer than the Adistars, the Light Blaze Glows are really good, and they actually are really lightweight as well. And a big sleeper over on Adidas website, the Adistar 360 Rec Slides. I actually really like these slides. They have these little bubbles on the footbed of the slides that actually kind of like massage your feet as you're walking around, and they actually work way, way better than I would have expected. Those are on sale for $19 instead of $35 at retail, so solid price on that. Lastly, they have the Adizero Arukus on sale for $53 instead of the $140. They were actually $150 at retail, and then they dropped it to $140 retail. $53 in a black and silver colorway. From what I saw, they have a full size run as well, so that's pretty much an awesome W if you're interested in that. That one is very, very soft and squishy overall, but it kind of has a rocking sensation, where this is like a lot more neutral, a lot more flat. So if you want a pair for walking around, the Arukus for $53 is insane for the max stack of cushion on there. I just didn't really like the overall rocking sensation that those had. But anyway, Adidas has a ton of deals. Link in the description, take you over to Adidas. I have all my deals posted on Collective Kicks as well for those people interested. But the ASTRASTARs I think are a go for $29. I'm happy I actually got a pair of them. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I know it's not gonna be for everybody, but you know, I'm a sneaker person. I put my sneakers on 1 foot at a time, just like you guys. And I don't have to buy like the super crazy expensive stuff. Sometimes I like to be able to buy other pairs and just try them out and see how they are. And I think this is actually a nice value for what you're getting. Anyway, hope you guys have a good rest of the day. Check back on the channel for some more sneaker content soon, and hopefully we'll see you back. All right, peace guys.